and welcome to an Organized Chaos podcast. My name is Bobby Quarters. Chaos is here with me.
Hey.
Hey. So, we're here to talk about some movies, music, whatever else crosses our mind. But here is also the home of the most unbiased, genuine thoughts. We're not going to do anything just to say it, just to make money off of it, because we don't make a lot of money off this. In fact, we don't make anything. We just give our opinions. And our opinions are free and unsolicited, but they're not hateful ones. That is the important thing.
Yes.
But also, while you're here, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, that is Bobby Quarters, the podcast channel, Organized Chaos Podcast, and Chaos's channel while you're at it. So thank you for watching, and do enjoy.
They've got one way out. They've got one chance. They've got one night. The Warriors.
It's like that wire. I see a wire. I see it. Ow!
Some mighty winds are blowing across the land and across the sea. It's blowing peace and freedom.
I feel ready for a voyage on this magnificent vessel.
I love Mitch.
What if we see sailfish?
But
It's blowing you and me.
there's no home without you, buddy.
Aren't you the ditz from that dive bar?
Funny. That's what I've been calling you.
Touche.
I can't do it. Okay. We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I'm not just running in from work. I'm not exhausted at all. But yes, we got a podcast episode. We got the Warriors. We got Supergirl. We got A Mighty Wind, and we got pop culture question, which I love the idea that Bobby introduced the pop culture question. So I'm gonna try to do something every week. We got an idea for this week. If anybody in the chat wants to submit an idea, or the comments even submit an idea, go ahead and post it, and we'll throw that up for consideration. We'll probably do a week where it's what you guys, where we let you guys vote for stuff. Hey, Billy Boy is here every week. Just to open with our thing.
We keep him in a windowless, overheated cooler with some room temperature water and stale crackers.
Yes.
He has
gets
a
fish heads every night.
Yeah, he has a healthy diet of that.
He gets exactly what he fucking deserves.
We keep it well fed. It's all right.
Yeah, he's fine, guys. But yes, after our movie discussion, we'll discuss Bob Dylan. I'll go over my adventures diving into Bob Dylan's discography a bit.
The luscious Bobby Dylan.
Oh yeah. I'll just say this: I've never like it. I'm familiar with a ton of Bob Dylan songs. I've heard a lot of songs that I was familiar with, but I've never actually listened to an album from beginning to end. And I will say, I was happy. They were quite good. They were.
I'm happy. I'm happy that this has enlightened you into the mastery that is Bob Dylan.
Mm-hmm. But before we get into that, we can talk about the mastery of the Warriors. So,
you have never seen this before, correct?
Nope. No, I don't think I've even really heard of it. Although when I looked it up online, like I saw tons of videos about this.
Yeah, it's based off of a novel.
I could see that. So,
based off of like I want to say it's like an ancient Greek story.
Oh, I could see that. Yeah. So the basic not seen this. There's essentially this huge meeting of all the gangs of New York. Every gang is expected to bring 9 members with no weapons, and they're going to meet up with the head of the main gang of New York, a guy named Cyrus, I believe.
Yep, Cyrus.
And he wants to bring them all together. And essentially, they go to this meeting unarmed, and Cyrus gives this huge speech essentially about how there's enough guys there that they could conquer the city. Police be damned. If they all unite and stop fighting between each other, they could unite and just conquer the city and run it the way they think it should be run. If they could just pull themselves together, stop fighting amongst themselves, and look at the real enemy, they could do this. And it's like,
and everything he says is actually, I'm okay with.
I'm kind of like, okay, yeah, no, corrupt
this
cops,
sounds
yeah,
great.
okay,
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm not sure if I 100% trust this guy to run everything, but like, I don't know, the cops are terrible too. So I'm like, okay, give it a shot, maybe. But unfortunately, during that meeting, while he's giving his big speech, Cyrus is shot dead. And one of the gangs looks at the main gang we've been following called the Warriors and points to them and says, they did it. They shot Cyrus. Thus, all the cops and all the gangs are now after the Warriors, who are quite a few miles away from home. No way to get there quickly.
Yeah, they have to get back to
no
Coney
weapons.
Island.
Yeah.
And we follow the 8. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Chris.
Well,
it escalates super quickly.
I will say it is 9 initially, but one doesn't. The leader doesn't make it very long at all.
Yeah, Cleon,
he is
the leader,
taken out
he
very
gets
quickly.
Taken out. He tries to fight his way after being accused, and the guy who accuses him runs up, and then Cleon quickly beats the crap out of that guy.
Yeah.
I'd like to add, he quickly beats the ever-living piss out of him. So did you recognize that actor of the other bad villain gang? The one who did the shooting?
No, I didn't. He did look familiar, though.
He was in True Lies with Arnold.
Oh, was he? I kind of want to see if they have a picture of him, see if I can pull that up. But yeah, I'll be honest. A lot of this. Oh, there's Cyrus. A lot of this kind of reminded me of a movie I saw fucking forever ago that I was not a fan of, but it was a movie called Judgment Night with a whole bunch of pretty big name stars. Essentially about this average people seeing a terrible crime and having to run away from the gang boss and spending the night trying to run away. That movie I found dull and kind of frustrating and very repetitive. This is like the better version of that movie, in my opinion. I really enjoyed the crap out of this. I've never seen it before.
David Patrick Kelly is the guy.
David Patrick. Okay.
Yeah.
That name doesn't ring a bell, but I bet you if I saw him on True Lies, I'd be like, aha. I mean,
his face will.
Yeah, I did see his face. I was
like, so also this movie features, let's keep it on him for a minute.
Yeah.
Let's keep it on Jay. Now you see why whenever we talk about him, I say Ajax.
Yeah. Dexter's dad.
Yeah, he was. There's nothing really redeemable about the character Ajax. I'm going to say that right out of the gate, other than he loves to fight and he loves to be really derogatory.
I will say the only redeemable thing was when the other guys got in trouble and he chipped in and helped him out. That being said, He did it because he wanted to fight. He didn't really do it to help him out. But
yeah,
at
he
least
didn't do it
that,
to help him out. He just wanted to fight the whole time. That's all.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, he plays a character in this that
such a scumbag.
Like he plays a character that Dexter could probably find a justification for killing.
But yeah, but still though, like I can't help but just enjoy every minute that he's on this.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just he's such a scumbag, but you don't want to root for him, but you have to.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, the main guy is Swan, who I haven't seen a picture of yet, except for group shots. But he is like, I think they call him the war chief or something. So he's the guy in command once Cleon goes down.
Yeah,
there's
the bad.
Yeah, there's the one guy, David Patrick Kelly.
Yeah,
That's
think of short, frilly hair. Oh yeah, so
yeah, this is the guy who actually is this the.
Yes,
I'm trying to remember. Is this him specifically that kills him? Or
yes, he is the one who shoots Cyrus. Yeah. So yeah, when they got off at the stand and those girls were there, your alarm bells were ringing immediately, right?
Oh, when they encountered Lizzie.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, dude, guys, you cannot
guys,
this.
Come on.
guys,
really?
Like, no,
really?
Like I want to say 3. Like, there's a couple points where they get separated, and 3 of them end up with this group of women. And they're like, oh, yeah, come hang out with us. You can have your pick of any woman you like. And I'm like, guys, fucking guys.
Guys, come on. Really?
Don't be stupid. And yeah.
The recruit the recruit is the sharpest one out of the 3 of you.
Yeah,
he saw this immediately. He's like, guys, no, I don't think this is a good idea.
Yeah, the one guy who is clearly the most green of the bunch is like, this seems wrong. And like everybody else is like, oh man, they're picking women and making out. It's like, yeah, dude, this is a terrible idea.
I remember when I played the video game, which pretty much goes through all the beats of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Even at this part going, I don't know about this, you guys. This just seems a little too good to be true.
Yes,
and how you see
in New York. Yes.
And how you see the scene where he runs out through the door. Yeah, the character in the game just abruptly does it as abruptly as it happens in the movie.
Yeah.
And also, but there's also a whole fight thing. So, like, you're required to actually fight these characters in the video game. Even playing it going, I still don't feel good about this. Shooting me, I still don't feel good about this.
Oh,
okay.
But yeah, you have Swan, who's the general, and like almost immediately, as soon as they escape and Cleon's not with them, Ajax is challenging Swan for control of the group. And what I thought was interesting was I assumed that was like foreshadowing when there'd be an eventual battle between them for control of the group. Mm-hmm. And no, what they're foreshadowing with that is that Ajax is a douchebag.
He's just a hothead, and he's going to get himself into trouble. And what happens?
Which he fucking does.
He gets himself into trouble by trying to pick up on a girl and getting a little too aggressive. She turns out to be a cop.
Did you recognize the girl?
No.
Extremely young Mercedes Rule. Like, holy shit,
that was her. That is her.
But yeah, he's at first he's like Chan with her, like normal stuff. It's a little sus, but he's just Chan. And then all of a sudden he's like on top of her, and it's like, bro, that's just fucking gross. And of course she busts him. Cops come, and that's the end of Ajax's story.
Did you recognize the DJ?
Oh yeah, Lynn Thinkpigan.
Yeah.
That was one of the few names I recognized. Looking at the credits, I was like, "Oh, hey, Lynn Thinkpigan. I haven't seen her in a while."
I recognized her voice immediately.
Yes,
mostly from PBS and watching Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah, Carmen Sandiego is where
that's what I know her.
But there's a couple other things too.
And Hudson Hawk. She also delivered the line, "You try being chlamydia for a year."
Yes. Oh God, that's great. But yeah, this is just a really cool little like adventure. Like and it's fast to set things up. Like you get the idea that they're unarmed, they're going to this big meeting, and then things go south just drastically quickly, and we have to follow these.
And they get separated. Yeah, and then they get separated. So then you're following each different part.
Yes,
each different game, and then they finally reunite for one of the most, in my opinion, one of my favorite fight scenes ever captured to film.
Mm-hmm.
The one where they are all hiding in the toilet stalls.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
That's like such a great fight scene.
I thought you were talking about the beach one. I was like, that was a cool moment. I don't know if it was great.
No, that's a cool moment. No.
But the bathroom thing was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that one is just
And in case you're wondering, like I watched this on YouTube. This is on YouTube with ads. So
it
you
looks
can
like
just
we're
go
getting
watch it.
tagged. Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
Hey. But yeah, this was a excellent movie. I really enjoyed this. Anything? Well, Bobby, what are your thoughts? Go in.
This has been a fan. I've been a fan of this movie since like I first saw it, which was like, in high school when I started really diving in and becoming a real cinephile. So like this was one that I would like go to my library and like they had a room where like they had a VCR or DVD player and everything set up so you could just watch movies.
Nice.
And I would just watch movies, and this was one that I would watch a few times. Just everything about this, how this is shot, is just so cool. Here, go back a few images. Keep going. Yeah,
that's cool looking. Yeah,
yeah. All the times that the main gang, the riffs, would be informed. They would do this kind of interesting shot with the main guy, kind of not necessarily in the center of the frame, but off to the side. And he'd have like one of his subordinates lean in and do that and have like that stylization to him. Like this is obviously, I think, a frame right before his face gets illuminated. No, this is the second time, yeah. But it's such a cool little thing.
I don't remember. Do they establish this? Are the riffs? Was that Cyrus's gang or was it something else? Okay.
They
I remember
establish it because you see them all walking
man.
and you see them in that room and the word riffs pops up. But I also know that from like playing the game, which dives more into the video game lore of it. Like they show the hierarchy of the gangs.
Oh shit.
The Warriors are up there with the riffs, but like all of Coney is theirs.
Yeah, I was about ready to say there's not many warriors there. They're very isolated. And yeah, the Rifts are kind of like the big gang the Rifts are very much the big gang that are after them. They're not the main villains, but just the fact they're so powerful and they're guarding on them. Yeah.
Who are also another Coney gang. The ones who shot Cyrus.
Yep. But this is a fucking kind of makes me interested to play this video game now.
It's actually a lot of fun to play.
Yeah.
Also, that shot. Go back to the girl.
Yeah. No, I like that shot
because
too.
That whole scene is interesting because these kids are supposed to be like the people in the Warriors, the gang members. Yeah, they're supposed to be like 17, 18. Teenagers.
Yeah, sure.
And that's why you see the shot of those like kids who look like they just got out of a prom.
Yeah.
And the comparison of the two of them.
I do.
Yeah.
I never realized they're supposed to be 17. They look early 20s.
yeah, but still, yeah.
But yeah, I've never seen this before. I'm happy to have seen it. This is excellent. Like I just like how it's like it's very quick to go into the situation, and then pretty much from then it's like, can they get to Coney Island safely? Can they make it? Very awesome. Yes. Obviously, you are banned here, which is why your chat is here. But yeah, no, I definitely recommend checking this out. This is I don't know if this would quite work great as a double feature of West Side Story. Like they're both dealing with gangs for sure, but like this is definitely not a musical. They're both good movies though. I guess if we're going for an all gang theme, we could do that. But yeah. Anything you want to add, Bobby?
No.
Dane is not a psycho, but he is overprotective of his chat. So just FYI.
If there's anyone who's going to drop the ban hammer real quickly, it would be him.
Yes, absolutely.
And I've only had 2 direct conversations with him, Spooky. So,
but diving into,
you're welcome here. Just
be
a dick.
Yeah,
that's our only rule.
And if you're gonna be a dick, I don't know, be a fun dick. So
be like if we're
I control you.
If we're crapping on someone or something in particular, you could join us in crapping in on that. That's fine. But like, there's a few things that are, totally cool to always make fun of. One of those is Zack Snyder. So you could always make fun
yes.
of that.
I'm sure there are some people who get really upset about that idea.
And they can, just fucking deal with it.
Fucking cope.
They can fucking deal with it. That's their problem.
But anyways, as we're chatting about this, I am cycling through images from A Mighty Wind, our latest Christopher Guest, penultimate Christopher Guest movie. We only got one more after this. I haven't even seen the next one. I went into this having seen Best in Show and this one already. And I will say, now having seen Waiting for Guffman, well, I guess going over to the plot line real fast, I'm jumping ahead. The storyline behind this is pretty much, God, what was his name? Like something Steinblum or something like that.
Yeah. William Steinblum or something like that.
Yeah. He's like this folk music producer. He has passed away, and his son wants to put together a big concert with his biggest acts to commemorate his life. Those big acts are the New Main Street Singers, the Folksmen, and Mitch and Mickey. And obviously, it's been quite a few years for a lot of them. But like, it's about bringing all these acts back together, of course, done in mockumentary style.
Chris, you keep it up. You keep that shit up, and there will be a banhammer coming down. That's okay. There's a whole movie. There's actually one that's coming out with him that looks. I'll enjoy watching it.
Well, I will say, like, you know what? Like that new movie, like I really like
Digger?
the director for that movie.
Yeah. So do I.
Love the director for that movie.
So do I. And it makes. I would be okay with suffering through that, but he also looks like he is playing someone insufferable, which
I can get behind that.
Yeah.
I will say the latest trailer for that kind of annoyed me. I'm like, maybe if the director just wants to really hide what this movie's about, I can accept that. But like,
because he's showing footage of every other Tom Cruise movie.
Yes. As it is, I'm just looking at it and I'm like, this just feels like Tom Cruise wanking off. I'm sorry.
It does.
There are so many actors who could do the same thing with better movies and better performances.
And I mean,
can you imagine something like that for fucking Gary Oldman? Holy shit.
I mean, I would watch it if it's just him watching clips of his old movies.
Yes.
Okay, let's get back on track.
Anyways, Mighty Wind, getting the folk bands back together for this big concert. And then there's the son and there's the guy who runs the theater. So overall, that's kind of all the movie's about, and then eventually we get to the concert where they conclude with the fantastic song of Mighty Wind, which doesn't end with any lyrics that are hilarious at all.
I mean, all of them, they don't have any lyrics that are hilarious.
No, there's quite a few. And there's also quite a few people who are involved with these folk bands that aren't even fans of folk music, and it's like, oh my god. I overall, diving into my thoughts, I like this quite a bit, although I will admit this is probably my least favorite of the three so far. I do like, and I think my criticisms are mild because I still really like this. One of the things that did frustrate me, because I always thought Parker Posey was so good, especially in Best in Show, and she really doesn't get much to do in this one, which was kind of a little rough. Although I will also say Eugene Levy kind of steals the show a lot in this one.
Yeah, and then I saw that he and Christopher Guest wrote it, so
yes.
Yeah, he stole this movie. And
God,
really great.
So like Mitch and Mickey have since divorced, and Mickey has remarried, and Mitch, God, a lot of his divorce albums were hilarious. Like,
yeah,
God, I don't remember but the song titles were so fucking dark and depressing. Just like, can I like where can I buy a gun or something like that? Some of the song titles were insane like that. It's like, oh my God.
Like, this is a cry for help.
Yes. But like, you're expecting someone like who's like really like just really after her, but like when we actually meet him, we just end up with this guy who is such a fucking burnout. Holy shit. He is like it's not even clear. Like it's not even clear how much he's there. But it's a pretty hilarious performance. Just like his delivery is great in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he steals the show in a lot of this. But what are your thoughts, Bobby?
This is still, I would say it's up there with when it comes to Christopher Guest vehicles. It's probably my favorite of the three.
Okay.
But and it's mostly just because of the music.
The music is funny.
Yeah, and it's like not only funny, it's also really good. Like
it's not bad.
Actual folk music.
Yeah.
Well, all the stuff with the Folksmen, I just think is absolutely hilarious.
Oh, and in case you don't know, the Folksmen are literally just Spinal Tap, just reskin, pretty much.
Literally Spinal Tap.
It's Michael McKean, Christopher Guest, and Harry Shearer.
Yeah.
By the way, I wasn't sure, like at the very end where Harry Shearer comes out as trans, I wasn't sure how they were going to play that. And when they did actually play it, I thought it was hilarious because like he's up there like, you know, in as a trans woman, but like they have him sing like deep bass parts. It's like, oh, that's funny.
And it's like, oh, that's how you play it for laughs.
Yes,
that's how you play a joke like that for laughs.
Yeah.
It's not punching down.
Nope. Just that's the thing. When they introduced, I was like, oh no, what are we gonna do? And when they got to the actual joke, I was like, oh, that's funny. Okay, I gotcha. But yeah, no, like this is still like a nice little charming movie. I really enjoyed the crap out of this. You know, and like you said, the music's fun. Catherine O'Hara was great and everything.
Yeah.
Although to a degree, she's kind of the straight man having to deal with Mitch, just like doing his Mitch thing throughout most of this.
I want to see the blooper reel. Like, how many times did Eugene make everyone just start laughing?
Oh yeah, no, dude, he was kind of on fire in this one. I like in the last one, I kind of like everybody. I felt kind of had a bit more to do with in the last one, but I did feel like if I were to give, if I were to say anybody stole the show and best in show, okay. But if anybody stole the show in that one, it would probably be Fred Willard. In this one, it's Eugene Levy.
Yeah.
Fred Willard's solid in this, but he doesn't have as much to do. He's one of the new Main Street singers who doesn't even like folk music, but he's part of the band anyway, because why not? But yeah, this is just a fun, charming movie.
You know that they made for the soundtrack, the Folksmen did a cover of "Start Me Up" by the Rolling Stones for this.
Oh, they did. That's funny,
and it's really good.
It won't surprise me. They're actual musicians, so
yeah. I found a whole entire concert of the three of them, and it's like Spinal Tap Unplugged. So it's the three of them up there doing shtick, like telling jokes, but playing songs fully. And telling more jokes and shtick in between the songs, and then just performing, and it's just like it's such funny stuff and good. And they close with some like Spinal Tap stuff. Like they go,
Nice.
This next one we are gonna do it leather free, and you hear their acoustics with just like these heavy distortions on it. It's highly recommended. They they also played the Mighty Wind song too.
Yeah. Back together for the first time again. That's a good tagline.
Yeah.
Yeah. I again like there's not a dud in this bunch. I haven't seen Mascots, but I'm fairly excited to check that one out.
Yeah, that one is. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there's Harry Shearer after he goes trans.
Like, I can't tell if that's Michael McKean breaking character or if him just being in character.
Yeah, he might be in character. Christopher Guest kind of like, okay.
Just, all right, this is what we're doing now.
Okay, well, we're going to play music, right? Okay.
Have you heard the story that he's told about the inspiration for Spinal Tap?
No, I haven't.
So it's this clip where he's talking and he's like, I was waiting for a friend of mine at a hotel. And he never has revealed what band it is, but he's like, there was a band from England, relatively well-known one. their manager's there with him, and their manager goes, "Where's your bass?" And the bass player goes, "My what? Your bass? I don't know." "What do you mean you don't know?" "Oh, I must have left it at the airport." "What do you mean you left it at the airport?" "Well, I put it down." He's like, "Why did you put it down?" It's like, and this went on for like 15 minutes. And I was just the happiest I could be. That's where the idea for Spinal Tap came. Just him witnessing that interchange.
Oh god.
And it was just like, and he's like, "Yeah, just think about that going on for 15 minutes straight."
Oh god.
And like, yeah, I would just be trying not to laugh too. Like that's but he has never said what band it was. He's always said it's a very well-known band. As I've heard him say in interviews, like that was the second happiest day of my life.
The
first was the day I met my wife, who's married to Jamie Lee Curtis.
That's right, he is.
Yeah.
There's this story about Jamie Lee Curtis like spotting him across the room and be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna marry that man," and she talks about that. It's just how she planned to meet him and hook up with him. I'm sure he was like, "Fuck, Jamie Lee Curtis, yeah, let's go out."
Yeah. He's never said who. He's never said, and he said the time period was about late 70s, early 80s.
I was about ready to say Def Leppard. I wouldn't say not impossible about
no,
Def
not
Leppard,
impossible,
but they would have been fairly new. Keep in mind, Spinal Tap came out in '84. Def Leppard would have been fairly new then.
So like, mid to like late 70s, early-ish 80s is where he got the idea from, and he had already been doing Second City by this point for a while.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But hearing him talk about it and do it like he does the Nigel voice, what?
God,
my what? Well, I don't know. And he's like, much to my own delight, that went on for 15 minutes.
Spooky Kitty, I will admit, I do have a soft spot for Def Leppard, although I listen to them a lot less than I used to. But yeah,
I can give them a hand. Oh, sorry, too soon. Yeah.
Oh dude, man.
sorry. How about a foot? They're okay. They're okay. They're not my go-to for that.
I mean, I enjoy Hysteria quite a bit, and Pyromania is decent. That being said, like a lot of the hair metal stuff, I don't even listen to that much anymore. I used to listen to it more, but I don't know. I guess I've grown out of it.
Yes, I did know that.
Oh,
in
fun
the Freaky.
fact.
I did know that.
2003's Freaky Friday, they used photographs of Christopher Guest in the film for Jamie Lee Curtis's character's dead husband. Really?
Yeah, I did know that.
I haven't seen that movie.
It could be the Sex Pistols. Yeah, it could be.
Oh, Sex Pistols.
I have an absolute hatred for Johnny Rotten. So, like, I cannot stand that guy.
But yeah, anything you want to add, Bobby? Like,
no,
I enjoyed this movie quite a bit.
We made our way mostly through the Christopher Guest verse.
Yeah, we only got one left. And then,
and his most recent outing.
Yeah, which I haven't seen. So hey,
yes, it is. It is healthy because he's a horrible old cunt.
Yes,
he always will be. And
well,
also the Ramones and the Ramones pissed in his beer, and that is still hilarious to me.
Well, that brings us to the big movie of the week, and God, there's tons of conversations about this movie, how it's not performing well, how people's thoughts on it. It's the movie Supergirl, obviously.
It's not performing well.
Box office wise, it's not doing great. But God, there's lots of social media conversation about it right now. It's the story of Kara Zor-El wanting to go off and celebrate her birthday and getting tied up with Ruth Yee, who is on a mission of revenge for her family in this. In comic book, it's her father, but here it's her family. And she gets caught up in this mission for revenge, largely because the guy who kills her family ends up poisoning Crypto. And that forces her to go after him to get the antidote because she wants to save her dog, because it's her fucking dog. Of course she does.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Yeah.
I will go over my thoughts real fast. I was a little disappointed watching this in the theater because I'm familiar somewhat with the comic book, and I like there's lots of beats from the comic book I recognize, but like it's not as well delivered in my opinion. That being said, since then I feel like looking back on it, my feelings on it have warmed the more I've thought about it. It's not perfect; it has issues, but I kind of enjoyed this. Bobby, what are your thoughts?
I am not too familiar with the source material of this walking into the film. So from that perspective, the only comparison that I have for it is the other times Supergirl has been made, mentioned, or featured, or the focus in any other media. So the odd numbered Justice League episodes and the movie we watched last week.
Yeah. Oof.
So in comparison to the other film, this is by far a better movie.
Oh, not even close. Yeah.
100 times over. And in comparison to other representations of her, you know, that's where I would base, you know, how Millie performed in the role. Millie did great.
No,
She
yeah,
is
no.
a phenomenal actress.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and she killed us. And as for the origin of the source material, I did do some homework once I got out of the movie. Tried to figure it out. What I understand is based off of the it's based off of the Woman of Tomorrow series.
Yes.
And I found a synopsis of that whole series, read through it. I see how there's a lot of stuff or how you might be disappointed. As you mentioned, because of if that's what you're walking in and expecting, it's obvious they can't cover all of it.
No, I wasn't expecting to cover
Now,
all of it, but,
I think the main thing that I've seen, the biggest complaint, other than the stupid fucking bullshit about Millie's looks, which is just,
we can table that because I don't. I'll be honest. A lot of complaints I see about this movie are fucking stupid. Are frustratingly stupid.
Yeah, and they say the one I see, like the villain's so bland and predictable, and I go, okay, well, it's a comic book villain. They only have about 4 or 5 different archetypes to pick from.
Yeah.
And if they really wanted to show how fucking terrible this character is in the books, then they could have shown a little bit more of the heinous acts that he commits or committed within the books, but I still think they did a great job showing it in here.
Well, I mean, we get to see him slaughter Ruthie's family, so I mean,
yeah, and him just carelessly shoot an animal. Which
yes, although that is one of the complaints that's coming not so much from the Chud side that I think is stupid. I've seen people complain that they don't establish Supergirl and Krypto's back history until later in the movie, and I don't know why I should care until much later in the movie. And that one drives me nuts because, guys, her dog was shot. I don't need to know their back history to know why she's going after him. Like, it's get
dog.
It's her dog.
Well, you don't also think about these people probably can't even get a dog to love them, and a dog is so dumb it will just give love unconditionally.
Yes,
that's not a dig at dogs. That's just what they fucking do.
Yeah,
dogs love unconditionally. It's not like you got to earn the trust of it like a cat.
I will say, one complaint I do have, I thought Krypto looked much worse in this movie than he did in Superman.
He did look a little worse in some shots.
Yeah, I guess in most of the shots he was fine, but there was definitely shots where, like, I wasn't even 100% sure how much he was CGI in the last movie. Here, there are shots where it's like blatant CGI, where it's
like at the end where the girl came up to him, and it was just, I saw this in like Super or Cinemax's DX, and I was like, had a good enough seat where right when it happened, it was like right where my seat was, and I was like, oh, that looks a little rough.
Obviously, this movie had a much lower budget, which it should. I mean, it's a Supergirl movie, it's not a Superman movie, but yeah, it looked a little rough in spots. I mean, overall, I liked it for what it was. I do recommend not reading the comic book before this.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
think
set
if
yourself up that
anything,
high.
this gives a little bit more of a expansion on
Mhm.
some themes in that story.
Yes.
And for that, I think it's great.
hmm
Now, I kind of would have liked to see Ruthie and Kara globetrotting a little,
hmm
but like, you know, chasing them throughout the wreckage of everything they've done, which would also make his final moments a little bit more justifiable and satisfying.
hmm
But
I'm kind of okay still with how he
yeah,
ends
I'm still
up,
okay
'cause
with how they did.
Fuck
But
him.
like,
He is such
yeah,
a piece
no,
of
no,
shit.
no, yeah, he deserved it. And I for as much as they advertise Lobo, he's just kind of there.
Yeah, he's fun. You know,
Yeah,
Jason Momoa does a fine job, but yeah, he's just
he
kind of
kind of
there.
has like, you know, two modes
Yeah, I mean,
in his
it's
acting.
Lobo.
Well, no, and even I don't know. I'm kind of over him in movies and stuff. I thought he was a shitty Aquaman.
Well, I mean,
and in this, I'm
do-
just kind of like, I just kind of feel, okay, cool. You're.
I thought
This is like gag me.
I was
fan
kind of okay with
service.
him as Aquaman until the second movie when he was playing next to Patrick Wilson, who was playing a much better Aquaman than he was.
Yes, I
It
know.
was like, oh my God.
That was my exact thoughts while watching it, and I'm happy you agree with me because
It's like,
wow,
holy shit.
I was going, why the fuck isn't he Aquaman?
Yeah, exactly.
He's a much better. That's what I thought the first time they had David Devaros in the Dark Knight movie, where it was like, you know, he is questioned by or like it was like he was one of the cops that Harvey was going to shoot in Nolan's second Dark Knight movie.
Okay.
He was looking for the Joker, and he's
That's
like,
right, yeah.
And you know, like by how he's acting, I went, I'm sorry, quick question, nothing against Cillian Murphy or anything, but why the fuck isn't he playing Scarecrow? Like really? He's a much better actor. Like nothing against Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy is great too. Yeah,
he is great, but I just felt his Jonathan Crane was a little bit of a miscast, but he had fun with it, and that's what's important. But yeah, I think that David would have played a better role in that role, or even Mad Hatter. So that's but this was great. I
enjoyed this. I think as the time goes by, I'm glad I saw this so early at the end of last week, so I've had days to digest it. Because as the days go by, and I think back on this movie, I'm like, no, this is better than I'm giving it credit for. I think I'm being a bit too harsh just because I know the source material and I know what could have been, but this is still pretty good. One of the things I think it does great is it establishes there is a difference between Superman and Supergirl. They are not the same. You know, and I think that's something that gets really confused, especially with the CW show. Because in the CW show, Supergirl there is kind of just a gender swap Clark Kent. It's kind of just, you know, them doing their Superman, except it's Supergirl. This is more what Supergirl is. You know, she has a bit more of an edge. You know, she's a bit, you know, more willing to go down and
she'll
fight
kill a
guys.
motherfucker.
Oh yeah. I actually, one of the things they did that I thought looked really cool was the heat vision in this. I thought that looked very cool.
Yeah, that was and I'll admit, I did get really excited in the movie the first time that she was near the yellow sun, and you see that blast come and stop, and I'm like, yeah, y'all fucked up now.
Yeah. She's spending so long without the yellow sun, and she's having to do these fights, and she's like, oh god, I'm bleeding. She's
still kicking still
doing quite well. Yeah, she obviously is a skilled fighter on her own.
Yeah, but like the first moment that yellow sun hit her, and like, you know, I was just like, yeah, y'all fucked with the Kryptonian. Now, like, you're gonna get hurt.
Well, I mean, they launch her into space, and then like she just drifts to the yellow sun. And it's like, oh, you guys are fucked now.
Yeah, just watching it go. It's cool. The sun's rising. It's I'm not.
She's got this.
Yeah, and y'all are gonna be hurting after this.
And I love the scene where like there's all those guns pointed at her in that one bar, and she's like, oh, this is bad. For you guys are in terrible trouble right now.
You could walk away right now.
Yeah,
it's all cool.
You might be shocked to hear I have this. You guys are losing this.
One small factor that I noticed in there that I thought was interesting was, so like deep in wherever that was in space, right?
Yeah.
Music from our planet made it all the way out there, because that's what they're singing in the bar. They're singing the song "Cheek to Cheek."
That's true. Yeah.
I thought that was actually really cool. I was like, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe that's not the actual song. Maybe they're just playing something that we would recognize. That represents.
That was the song. And let me enjoy this bit of the world building. God damn it, Bob.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, that was the song.
That was the damn song. I know it.
But yeah, this is a fun movie. I recommend giving it a shot. It's not perfect. It's not as good as Superman from last year, but it's fun. I recommend giving it a shot. A little disappointed that's doing so poorly.
And the actor who played her dad, I was surprised.
Oh, David Krumholtz?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, I haven't seen him. I don't know. I guess he's been somewhat busy throughout his whole career, which is good because I always like him whenever I see him and stuff. But yeah, we got to see the whole Argo City and stuff like that. Yeah, well done. But yeah, this is a good one. I recommend checking it out. Anything you want to add, Bobby?
Nah.
Okay. Are we ready to discuss some Bob Dylan?
Yeah, let's talk about Robert Zimmerman.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, go into like your thoughts into this pop culture topic, Bobby, because you're gonna be way more familiar than I am.
Well, I guess what brought this up is me and a longtime friend of mine who's also a huge Bob Dylan fan. We've been having an ongoing conversation for the past few weeks. Mostly just about how like we feel like he is definitely like one of the most like iconic songwriters, but like it just an inspiration alone. Like there are so many people who can cite him as a source of inspiration why they play music, or even like why they do what they do. Going from like, you know, maybe your not necessarily your favorite artist, but your favorite artist.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, and it's just something that, you know, yeah, sure, you know, people make fun of him for the voice and all that and everything, but it's just like, yeah, the man's written more hit records than, you know, you could ever conceive. So
no, he has like 40 albums to his entire discography or something like that. It is,
and that's since like the early 60s. So like the man has had a healthy career. But yeah, there's like, so one of the things we brought up was what was you know, your favorite era, because there's probably, I would argue, about like 8 different eras of Dylan's music.
I'll go over what you wrote down in the email.
Yeah.
So no, the first era, acoustic, folk, and protest era from 62 to 64, electric and folk rock era from 65 to 66, Woodstock and Nashville era from 67 to 74, mid 70s roots and review from 74 to 78, Christian and gospel era 79 to 81, 80s transition and the never ending tour 83 to 86 or 96, modern renaissance era 97 to 2019, and then current era 2020 to present. So like he has just been releasing records his whole life.
Yeah.
As someone who, like, I know plenty of Bob Dylan songs, but I've never actually listened to an album from beginning to end, and I did not have time to go over all 40 albums. I didn't even have time to go over your recommended albums. So I chose an album from each of these, just whichever one appealed to me the most, or whichever one I could track down. So for the first era, I listened to The Times They Are Changing. Second era, the electric and folk rock era, I did Blonde on Blonde.
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
Woodstock and Nashville era, I did John Wesley Harding. Mid 70s roots and review, I did Desire. Christian and gospel era, I did Slow Train Coming. 80s transition and never ending tour, I did Infidels. Modern Renaissance era, I did Time Out of Mind. And then, of course, for current era, I did Rough and Rowdy Ways. I liked all of these albums for different reasons. But yeah, I thought they were all very
if
good.
you really enjoyed The Times Are Changing, you should really listen to Free Willin'.
I might.
Yeah, because that one is really great. From the first era of the acoustic folk and protest era. That one has like some of his most iconic early stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just Bob, the acoustic guitar and harmonica. Now the electric stuff is you know who his band was around that time?
You mean the band?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Exactly.
Yes.
The band.
Yes.
They were the guys who he went on tour with and went electric with back when they were all still clean cut, young preppy guys. And then after that, they disbanded and he went up to Woodstock. Yeah. They recorded a bunch of stuff in that house, and then those albums later got released in like 75. But also out of that came the band.
Yeah.
Yes, The Man and Me. That is actually off of New Morning. That's like a latter one, but very good album. Very good album too. For the Woodstock and Nashville area. Oh yeah, for the electric one, yeah. The three ones in that, the key ones in that are Bringing It All Back Home from 1965, Highway 61 Revisited 1965, and Blonde on Blonde 1966. You could listen to all three of those albums and hear like the most creative moments in his career and where he was just like a nonstop freight train. Like all of those albums are phenomenal, like great mind-blowing albums.
And I just want to say one of the great things about diving into his music is it's there's not like a ton of politics in it at all. Like it's completely apolitical music. Yeah, I can't keep
spooky.
It's straight face.
It's Joni Mitchell.
No, he is extremely political throughout all his stuff. And I dug it absolutely.
Yeah, he didn't shy like for the Woodstock era, and that was Joni Mitchell, Spooky, who never actually recorded or really performed it, but gave it instead to Graham Nash. And
I was about ready to say that.
And Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young recorded it. She wrote it from a hotel room. She wasn't even at Woodstock. She wrote it from what she saw on the television. But the Woodstock and Nashville era, John Wesley Harding, great album, but I would have recommended you listen to Nashville Skyline or the Basement Tapes out of that. But that's like listening to like early electric Bob Dylan era, the Basement Tapes. But Nashville Skyline, that's a great album. There's a great song on there from the early folk that he re-recorded, but it's one he and Johnny Cash sing together.
Oh, nice.
It's Girl from North Country, and it's really good.
Should I go over, I guess, my top three picks?
Yeah.
Okay, so my number three, and this might just because it's the one that was most recent, but like, man, this one I was shocked how it's just it's a later album, but like he still got it. My number three pick was Rough and Rowdy Ways, current era.
Okay.
My number two pick, Electric and Folk Rock era with Blonde on Blonde. That was a great album.
That is a great album.
And my number one, acoustic folk and protest era, Times They Are Changing, which is just it's a very political album. It's a very like stripped down album. I'm trying to remember, like, I think listening to that, like that was just like, I feel like that was just him singing with his guitar and his harmonica, and that I feel like that might have been the whole album. There might have been some variation in that. But I remember when we went transition to Blonde on Blonde, and you get a more fuller sound. It's like, oh, that must be an album change.
Yeah.
But no, that was my favorite of the bunch.
I can't pick my favorite out of the electric and folk rock era, which is I'd have to say probably my number one favorite era of Dylan. And after that, it would be a tie between the Woodstock, Nashville, and the mid-'70s Roots Review stuff.
Okay.
Because I have this live album that's from 75, and it's right around the time Desire's about to come out. So they're playing a lot of songs from the Desire album. So they're playing like Romance in Durango on there. They're playing Isis. There's a great recording of Isis on that live album, actually, like a really good one, which is, I think that's probably my favorite song from that album. Yeah, that's probably it. And there's a really great Hurricane too, like a great version of that.
That's a great song, yeah.
There's a great one on there that has like the full gypsy band that he has at that time. So it's like a group of singers, a group of like, you know, one person playing the fiddle for everything, full organ, and like, oh, it's awesome. And occasionally horn players.
Yeah.
The live album is the Rolling Thunder Review.
Nice.
And it's from his bootleg series. Yeah, you should listen to that album. You should listen to that live recording. That's a really, really great one.
And Spooky Kitty, I refuse to watch the Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. And you want to know why?
Because we need to watch every biopic that's ever been made first.
No, because he never paid for drugs.
Not once.
Not once did he pay for them. So obviously I have seen it, but yes.
No, actually, yeah, we are. Yes, horns section is always a plus. And I think my yeah, and third would probably be the folk stuff. I do enjoy that because it's just him at his roots, and you get to hear him just where it all started. You know. But like personal favorite, I mean, I think the first full album of Bob Dylan I ever got was Highway 61.
Ooh, okay.
And I think I got it right when I like started playing guitar. And it's like it was like I got that, Dark Side of the Moon, and Tommy.
Oh damn, that's a hell of a lineup.
Yeah, so yeah, that it's hard to pick out of like, because like the, you know, like that era has so much, and Blonde on Blonde changed the way I look at life.
That was a really good one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really like one of those. That's one of those albums that changes that. Yeah, that you listen to, and I feel that you're a better person because you've listened to it.
Yeah, no, like just listening to 8 albums, I'm like, this is good stuff. Like, you know, and he's always been an artist. I've heard a lot of songs. I've always appreciated him. Always thought he was a great songwriter, and actually like sitting down listening to him, like, yeah, he's a great songwriter.
Yeah, like I said, you could really listen to all 3 of the ones I recommended for the folk rock, and it's just a great time. Because that era has so many of my favorite songs, like It's All Over Now, Baby Blue, Stuck Inside of Memphis, or Stuck Inside of Mobile with the Memphis Blues Again. And that's not Lady Lay's not on that one, but that's also a good song. Highway 61 Revisited.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Actually, that entire album, there's not a bad
bad
song on that album, actually. Yeah, Desolation Row is on there. Queen Jane, Approximately. That's a great song. Jeez. I mean, Rolling Stone is on there, and that's like one that everyone and their mother knows.
Oh yeah.
But it's also a really great song.
Oh, yeah.
So
no, I mean, there's a lot of songs here everybody and their mother knows. I mean, after that movie came out in the 90s, I think everybody knows Hurricane.
Well, that is also it's a fucked story, but it's a true one. Let's see. Yeah, She Belongs to Me, Maggie's Farm. It's All Right, Ma.
Oh, the one thing that I thought was funny. So, have you seen the Battlestar Galactica reboot from like 2004 with Katie Sackhoff?
No.
Okay, so I thought it was kind of funny. I posted years ago on MySpace, so this was years ago. I posted the cover of All Along the Watchtower that they did for that show, that Bear McCreary did for that show, because that was kind of like a theme song for kind of like I'm trying to remember, it was almost like the Cylon like summoning song or whatever. It was kind of interesting. But I posted that version of the song, and I had a friend of mine from back then got really upset, just be like, listen, that song's terrible. Listen to what they did to Jimmy's song. I just thought that was kind of funny.
What?
Well, the funny thing is, like, that version of the song that they did on Battlestar Galactica was obviously more based on the Bob Dylan version, not the Jimi Hendrix version.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I had I had heard a cover of "I Shall Be Released," which is a Dylan song, but it's one that he gave to the band, and they sing it. And I don't know. It's hard for me to say whose version is more well known, but I heard a cover version of the way the band performed it.
Ooh.
On like a mainstream show where you would think it would be the way Dylan performed it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, slow and heavy piano in it, how the band does it. And it's just, wow, that's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, no, there's great stuff here. I highly recommend if you've been like holding back on going into Bob Dylan and like listening to some albums, I say go for it, man.
I
Gave me
definitely
an excuse to dive into it.
I definitely, if you have like a music streaming service, I can't speak for Spotify, but I know YouTube Music, for if you pay for that or have that, and you go to his profile through albums, it has a lot of like the series that have been that he's been coming out called the bootleg series, which are just some bootleg live recordings that they've come across and tried to clean up the audio as much as they can. Like there's one from 75, 74, so it's like the Blood on the Tracks tour.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they have the other one that's from 75, the Rolling Thunder Review, which it's from Desire. They have one from when he's just a young folky playing with his acoustic guitar in 64.
Yeah.
They have one when he went electric. So there's like a lot of just him playing acoustic by himself.
That's a good point, Paul. The generation that the times they are changing was made for forgot its message. Yeah. But yeah, it's very good stuff, classic stuff for the most part. And he still hasn't lost his edge at all. Like I said, like Rough and Rowdy Ways really took me by surprise. I was like, oof, that fucking banger of an album right there. But yeah, kind of fun diving in. Anything you want to add, Bobby?
Everyone should listen to more Bob Dylan.
True. The world would be a better place if more people listen to Bob Dylan. Actually listen to what he's saying. I mean, honestly, even going into like the Christian gospel era,
some of that stuff is like the Slow Train Coming album is like not a bad album.
No, I was a little bit apprehensive just knowing the title of that era. I was like, but I went ahead and dove into Slow Train Coming. It's pretty solid and still has a lot of the same like critiques that you see throughout his whole discography. It's like nothing's changed. It's a lot of the same stuff, and it's not bad at all. No.
I'm sending you a few links to some of the different albums you should listen to.
Yeah, conservatives have missed a lot of messaging throughout media.
Well, I mean, yes, they only recently found out what the machine was that needed to be raged against.
Yes.
So, I mean, and even more famously, a well-known mouthpiece from that side has just recently discovered and feels ashamed that for 35 years of this man's life, 35 years, he believed that Bruce Springsteen was singing about patriotism in
I remember
the USA.
Who was that?
That was Aaron Lewis.
Yes.
I guess you could say it's been a while since he caught that.
Yes, famous right-winger Bruce Springsteen. Do you know anything?
Like reading that, I'm just thinking, man, A, the memes that are going to come from this are going to be fucking hilarious. But B, someone really should keep it in the dark about Creedence.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to shit himself when he figures that one out.
By the way, like this was quite a few months ago, but I did think it was base as hell. When Bruce Springsteen was doing a tour, and he got a lot of shit for essentially saying "fuck Trump" on one of his shows, and people gave him tons of shit for saying it. And then on the next show, he went out there and said, last show I said "fuck Trump" and I got a lot of shit. I just want to let you guys know,
fuck Trump.
I meant it. It was like fucking based.
I mean, like, he's a fucking blue collar guy from Jersey. What do you expect? Yes.
Let's see. So for next week, kind of the pop culture question, so you guys can kind of ponder as well and think about this as well. We're gonna each come up, and Ashley will be here as well, so I'll ask her to come up with a list as well. top 5 superhero performances.
And this is an actor.
Yes. Who do you think really captured the role? But also, speaking of next week, stuff to watch, we have Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 2 live action, episodes 1 through 4. We'll see if it gets better. Oh, and here's something I'm really excited for, though. X-Men 97 Season 2, episodes 1 through 3.
I've been trying not to watch those all day today.
Oh, did those get released today?
Yes.
I knew they must be coming out sometime.
Yes,
but
they
like,
did.
oh.
Yes, they did.
I've heard some early reviews of them, and they sounds like it's fucking fire. And
Yes.
Season 1 was so good.
Yes, Robert, they did come out today.
Oof. And then we got this Spider-Man 2002.
Spooderman.
I don't know. I've never heard of that movie.
Spooderman. It's by some weird director. I think he's Italian. He's goofy looking though.
Oh yeah, that one guy, Ted Raimi, right?
No, I think it's Ivan.
Oh, Ivan. Okay.
Yeah, maybe Ivan Raimi.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes,
you're thinking of Sam Campbell.
Oh, you're glitching out, man. You're glitching out.
But yeah, obviously I have thought Spider-Man 2 is awesome. Spoiler.
I mean, we're diving into the Raimi Spider-Man.
Yeah, I look forward to rewatching that.
Yeah, he asked me like which ones I wanted to watch. I went, of course I'm going to pick the Sam Raimi movies.
And I was like, that'd be what I picked. And that's why I imagined he would pick 2, but I want to go ahead and give him the option.
You've been doing this show for how long? And you had to ask me if I wanted to watch something over a Sam Raimi movie.
Dude, I just wanted to make it clear.
Come on. Oh, yeah. I understand that, but like,
yeah. I knew what the answer would be when I asked.
Yeah, I laughed.
We're doing some Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, and we should, because Sam Raimi's awesome.
I audibly laughed.
But that should be a good show for tomorrow. Anything you want to add, Bobby?
When is it? Yeah, we have good stuff coming up also later in the week.
Oh, is new Avatar Last Airbender bad? Oh, I mean, season 1 was
all right.
Fine. I don't know.
It was kind of okay.
Yeah, it's way better than M. Night Shyamalan, but a pale imitation of the animated series. You know,
and it's not like they had horrible Dragon Ball casting.
Oh god damn, that was rough. Oh shit.
Like, and I mean, it's so bad that when I first started watching Shameless, well, actually, to be fair, from the Chum Scrubber, I kind of hate that kid who played Goku just from his role in that movie. So, like, it took me the longest time to get over that. Instantly, whenever I see him, go, fuck that guy. I don't care if he's the good guy. Fuck him. Oh.
Yeah, goddamn, Dragon Ball Evolution was bad.
Yeah, that movie was bad.
I'm not even a huge fan of Dragon Ball, though. I don't know. I could see myself getting into it, but yeah.
How the fuck are they doing? Okay, so I have it open right now for X-Men, and the first 3 are out. How are you going to do that to us? How are you going to do that? So the episode 1, Days of Past Future. Episode 2, A Force to be Reckoned with. Episode 3, The Rise of Apocalypse, Part 1.
Oh, here. If it came out today, maybe we'll do the first 4 tomorrow, because I assume the 4th one will come out this time next week.
I don't know. I think. Let's see what the release schedule is for it.
Okay, yeah, it's supposed to be coming out this time next week, so we'll just have one to watch. Let's go ahead and just add that. So we'll do the first 4 episodes of X-Men 97 season 2 next week.
Okay.
Which I guarantee you I will want to watch it anyway, so I don't want to have to wait. So it will be available. Assuming it's as good as season 1, which everything I've heard says it is. So, yeah.
Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. I was going to ask you, why are we watching this? And then I saw this, and I was just, I'm an idiot. Never mind.
In case you're wondering, we will soon be talking about Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And the reason why is because Christopher Nolan's Odyssey is coming out. And Oh Brother, Where Art Thou is probably the most noteworthy version of the Odyssey I could think of.
Yeah,
and it is awesome too. So yeah.
It is. I was just like looking at it like, why are we? I mean, I'm down. Like absolutely down to watch this, but like, why are we? And then I scrolled down, I was like, oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, it's the Odyssey.
I'm a stupid dumb. That's right. It is the Odyssey. You know, that's some. I could say that's a movie that I quote parts of that all the time.
It's been a long time since I've seen it, so
it's definitely a movie that I can say I quote quite regularly. I use the he up and RUNNOFT. Use that one a lot because it's just hilarious.
Duh.
He's bona fide.
But yes, I will be live tomorrow. I think I scheduled it for 2. I might push it back to 3, just let myself sleep in a little bit more because today was kind of rough. But I will be live tomorrow a bit earlier than normal.
Chris, you have until not next week, but the following to watch it. Yes, happy Canada Day.
Yeah, we'll be covering Oh Brother, Where Art Thou in 2 episodes. It's not next week, but yeah. Yes, we will do comic books tomorrow, so we'll do trailers and we'll debunk some chuds. I've had I kind of want to go over Critical Drinkers' thoughts on fucking Supergirl because I'm sure they're really brilliant. And then people have asked me to go over Heel versus Babyface's thoughts. And
is he gonna shit the bed over pronouns only just to play a fucking game that he was just bitching about again? Because if it's a clip like that, I'll gladly watch that again.
I mean, I will say this: the dude does have good comic timings on his rants. Like I laughed my ass off during that rant, not because I agree with him, but because he's a dumb fuck.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, say what you will about him being a bigot and everything. I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
But the man knows comedic timing. I gotta give it to him.
But yeah, that will be tomorrow. Guys, thank you for joining us. Make sure to like and subscribe, especially to Bobby Quarters over here.
Best of luck to you, Paul.
Yeah, Organized Chaos podcast, of course, and of course, Organized Chaos here as well. Anything to add, Bobby?
No.
All right,
have a good one. Take care. Stay hydrated out there. It's super hot where we are.
Dude, it's painfully hot. It's ridiculous.
Like,
yeah, guys, party on and be excellent to each other.
Take care.
Oh wait, let me do this properly.
And take care of your shoes.
I got this. Hold on.
Show the kitty.
Mm-hmm.